And we're back. I don't think I've ever been this jittery in my life. I came to class really early, mostly because of nerves, but there were already a lot of people there. I guess I'm not the only one anxious about submitting their photo. But no Chloe. For a second it doesn't really faze me, but Chloe's always late. You know, typical Chloe. But then I remember Friday is Chloe's last day in Arcadia, and I have no idea when she's leaving. What if she's already... Max! Ah! Dude, you were totally zoned out. Ugh, you stalled at me, asshole. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. You had your nervous face on anyway though, so I figured what's the harm? Chloe's eyebrows raise, and she falls back on her heels a little, hands in her pockets. What? Max, no way. I'm still owed several overdramatic goodbyes. Also, as if I'm gonna let you run the victory lap all by yourself. Before I can warn her that there might not be a victory lap, she keeps talking, reaching eagerly towards the back of her neck. Anyway, I needed to give you this. I don't really realize what she's doing until she puts her necklace over her head, bringing it down into one hand and stringing it with the other. Oh, Chloe, you really don't have... Shut up. I want to. Anyway, it's for luck. Oh no, She motions for me. She motions for me forward, and I step into her space, a little shy. She loops it over my head with both hands, tugging my hair gently out from under the string as it passes. Her gaze is really focused, following the necklace as it goes past my throat, my collarbone, coming to rest around my sternum, cool and surprisingly heavy. I feel like I've been staring at her face too long. Thanks. No problem. For a second she just lingers there, fingers loose and light near where the bullets lie low close to my ribs. We're really close together. I still haven't looked away from her face. Then she falls back again, looking back up at me and grinning. Now we're definitely gonna win. I've done my contribution. Oops. Your contribution was way bigger than the bullet necklace, Chloe. Even though I really appreciate it, like majorly, I just what? When I hesitate, she rolls her eyes and steps forward again, tilting my chin up slightly with two fingers so our eyes meet. Out with it. Why are her options always so hard? Ugh. I don't want to let you down. I mean, before I can go, her fingers leave my chin and flick my forehead, light but sudden. Not possible. Max, I told you before, I don't give a shit about the contest. Well, I mean I do because you care about it. But I just wanted us to hang out and have a good time, and have you be happy with the photo. And we did. And you are, right? Her expression is genuinely questioning, and I stand up a little straighter, smile at her because, yeah, after all, she's right. Yeah, I'm happy. She brightens up, then ruffles my hair, grinning when I squawk and push her away. Good, me too. Well, I think someone wants to talk to you, so I'll catch you in class. Get your running shoes on for the victory lap, Max. Do some stretches. You do some stretches. She laughs, easing her way into the classroom and in languid, carefree movement, and I watch her go, a little knot in my belly. I really don't want her to go. It's an awful cliche thing, having a crush on your best friend. But these weeks really prove to me that I can't deny or ignore the way I feel about Chloe. She's the most important person in my life. And I know it's probably way too late to tell her. I don't know if I'd have the courage to even if time wasn't running out. I just want to be with her for a little longer, at least. Okay, well, I feel so conflicted. Chloe... feels like, I don't know, I feel like we're coming to the end soon, but it feels so lacking, although like, I expected more like chemistry and stuff like that. Well, when it's written in that way, it kind of matches with Chloe's attitude, but I think she's acting a little more, I don't know, harsh? I really don't know. Let's talk to Victoria. What do you want, Max? Wow, Victoria, maybe I just wanted to see how the contest was going for you? Wanted to see my winning submission, you mean? It's okay. No one is gonna hold it against you when you lose. You're right, No one is. Chloe and I tried our best, and that's what matters. Oh god, I almost forgot you were working with Price. How did it feel having to work with an aspiring junkie? Don't talk about her like that. I'm only calling it as I see it, but I'm not surprised you haven't, with how grossly starry-eyed you are. Ugh, you're awful. I don't know why I eat butter. You don't know a thing about Chloe, so just quit it. You're right, I don't, and I don't plan to. Being exposed to that will only give me a headache. Wink wink at Chase Price. Shut up, Victoria. Chloe's better than you'll ever be. Harsh, Max. Sassy! Really fucking hurtful, Max. Boo-hoo. If I'm such a chore to talk to, then get the hell out of my face. Fine, I will. Damn, can't wait to do the Victoria route then. I wonder how that will go. Hey, Kate! Hey, Max. Hi, Kate. How have you been? I'm okay. You don't sound so sure. I'm fine, really. It's just been a hectic week with the contest. I know what you mean. Chloe and I have been busy too. She was really determined to help me out. That's so sweet. If anyone can motivate Chloe, it's you, Max. And it looks like she's the only one here who's not nervous about the results. Chloe's just mastered the art of looking like she doesn't give a shit. She is good at that. How are you feeling, Max? Still kinda nervous. It was a lot of fun though, hanging with Chloe so much. And thanks to her we got an awesome photo. At least, I hope it's good enough. I have no doubt. All your photos turned out great. Chloe tells me the same thing, but I don't know. You just need to have faith in yourself, Max. I know I do. I can always count on you for that. So you better trust Chloe when she says it too. You two make a perfect team. I think so too. We've always been close. I can tell. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Anyway, class is about to start. Maybe we can go grab a cup of tea later? If you're not too busy. Never too busy for you, Kate. I promise. And then she ditches for Chloe. Rachel. Not gonna lie. I'll be glad when this contest is over. I think I can guess why. I totally thought you and Chloe being busy all week would give me all this time to hang out with my other friends, cause you know how Chloe just hates the Vortex Club. Anyway, I thought this would be a good chance to chill with them for a few days, but I'm already so sick of them all. I've been way too overexposed. It was so much better when I was just partying with them. They're seriously unfun sober. Oh my god, that's not surprising at all. True that. So what's Chloe's ransom? Should I deliver it in a suitcase? What's the drop-off point? You know Chloe's priceless. I know, I'm just teasing. I'm actually really glad you guys have had this contest to work on together. It makes me happy to see Chloe so happy. And nothing makes her happier than you do. Do you really think so? Max, I know it. When I met Chloe, she was in a really rough place. But no matter how hard things were for her, every single time she talked about you, it was like, powers on, all the lights went up inside her. But maybe she is awful at showing it sometimes, but you're irreplaceable. I don't know. Oh. Well, you're really important to her too, Rachel. Yeah, but in a different way. A different way? Oh, really cute, Max. I don't think I get it. If you don't, you will soon. Let's all hang out together soon. Just the three of us. I got some big news to share and I've been dying to spill it out. Now you're talking sense. I'll catch you guys later. Alright, I know you're all excited, but I need to have you all seated. Have I got everyone's photos? Everyone's eyes on Mr. Dawes as they shuffle through the photos spread out on their desk. I'm really impressed by the amount of students that have entered this year. About half of every class has put an entry in. And now with these, I can finally start deliberations. Lucky for you all, that means that you can use this period to study. The hum of chatter starts up immediately, quietly, and then it dies down with some protests and groans. I'm kinda thankful for the opportunity. I put my head down and opened my textbook, but although I try to focus, it's pretty hard. I guess Chloe and I aren't the only ones hoping to win. It feels like the longest hour of my life. Every time Mr. Dog moves at their desk, I think they're about to announce the winners, and I jump up a little. I catch Chloe's gaze. She grins at me, then nods a little bit in encouragement. She doesn't look nervous at all, just supportive and satisfied, like we've already won. Goodness, this was so difficult. I know that the deadline was short, and that a lot of you devoted much of your free time this week to your entry. I truly wish that I could award more than one winner. The theme of this contest, Bonds, was a broad concept, and I'm thrilled to see so many interpretations of it here. That's what photography is all about, personal expression, showing the world the way you see things. That said, there is only one entry in particular that truly embraced this theme. This photo presents to us the dignity of the human spirit, framed by the photographer as simultaneously transcendental to civilization and paltry against the cosmos. Wow, that's really deep. My heart skips a beat, or 10. There's no way they're talking about our photo. The unique version of this novice photographer makes me think that we'll see some amazing things from them in the future, and hopefully they'll continue collaborating with their partner. So I'm extra pleased to announce that the winners of the second annual Blackwell photo contest are Maxine Caulfield and Chloe Price. Congratulations! The room erupts in applause and cheers and I'm frozen in my seat for a moment, letting comprehension catch up with the rest of my body. I'm only just managing to get onto my feet when Chloe's by my side, pulling me up by the hand and grinning so hard it looks like it hurts. You fucking won! She pulls me up by her upper arms almost off my feet and crushes a kiss between my eyes, almost hard enough to hurt. Vaguely, I'm aware of Rachel wolf whistling behind us, but my senses are pretty much completely overlaid by shock and by Chloe, beaming and bright and right in front of me. I'm dizzy when she sets me back on my feet, clutching at her elbows, and she grins at me, just pure delight. Oh my god, we fucking won! She crowns with laughter, reaching down to squeeze both my hands. What did I fucking tell you? You're amazing. The bell rings and the class starts to filter out. The two of us are swept with congratulations and claps on the back for a few moments. And after some brief conversation with Rachel and Kate, it's just the two of us again. I can't believe this. I can. I knew you'd win, and you did, because no one can even compare to your photography chops. She's so excited, my cheeks actually hurt from smiling now. We won, Chloe. There's no way I could have done this without you. That just makes her smile softer, fonder, as she reaches down to squeeze one of my hands. Thanks, Max. I'm really proud of you though. I'm glad we won. It's stupid, but I'm really glad. I want to better articulate it, how I'm glad that Chloe will have this memory that we're parting on a victory, that hopefully this will make her remember us first and foremost as an unbreakable bond. But before I can, she just squeezes my hand again. It's not stupid. I totally get it. And you know what? We should go celebrate right now. I'm gonna take you somewhere. My eyes go a little wider. I can't help it. The sun's already waning outside. I don't know what Chloe is planning for an exit time, but logically I know I shouldn't keep her here and make her leave at rush hour. Right now? Right now. She looks so intent though, and I'd be awful liar if I even tried to pretend I didn't want to monopolize her time. Okay, let's go. That brings her grin back up to full luminosity, and she reaches for my other hand and squeezes that one too before slinging an arm over my shoulders. Awesome. Max and Chloe taking their final victory lap around Arcadia Bay after all. You better not make me run anywhere. No chance. I'm driving anyway. She pulls me a little more firmly into her side, and I can't help but lean against it, the warm and familiar way of her. Okay, let's go for a drive. You keeping your eyes closed? Yes, but... No buts. I'll tell you when to open them. No buts. I'll tell you when to open. So I keep them shut. I think I'm starting to get an idea where we're headed, though the air smells salty. See, with the beach. A few moments later, the truck slows to a stop and I hear Chloe get out, then come around the other side to open my door, taking both my hands and gently guiding me out. Okay, open. I could hear the rush of the waves already, but I still smile when I open my eyes and see the ocean there, and Chloe, beaming in front of it. The sky is so pretty. That makes her grin wider. All for you. I made a few calls. To the light pollution police? Yep, uptight sons of bitches, but... Uptight, yep, uptight sons of bitches, but at least they have a sense of atmosphere. I laugh, and she does too for a moment later, without looking away from my face. I try to stay focused on her and the sea too. I know if I look behind me, all I'm gonna see is her truck, stocked for leaving. Her necklace feels heavy against my sternum suddenly. I reach for it. I should give this back to you. Definitely serves its purpose as a good luck charm. She looks at me in mild surprise, then startles when she sees me start to pull it over my head, immediately reaching out to press it back against my throat. What? No, Max, I'm giving it to you. Anyway, the necklace and luck had nothing to do with winning the contest. That was all you. She smiles at me, easy and fond, and my heart squeezes in my chest a little. Absolutely not, Chloe. I told you there's no way I would have been able to win without you. She huffs a little, taking a step away from me backwards, and I lose her gaze for a second. Max, thanks, but I was prop. A really hot prop though. Sure. But seriously, Chloe, this picture really won't exist without you, and I mean not just because you're in it. I said it before, photography is all about. She cuts across me, suddenly looking at me again. Emotions, right? I falter for a second, but her expression is serious, not solemn. I nod a little bit, suddenly feeling a little shy. Yeah, I mean, I pause again. The words I don't feel about anyone the way I feel about you are on the tip of my tongue. I glance back, and there are a lot of boxes in the back of a truck. You mean a lot to me, obviously. Her lips quirk, but she just nods, still watching me. I feel kinda small under her gaze, uncertain in a way I hate. An entire week to prepare and I still have no idea what to say to her. I'm still not ready. I'm really glad we did this together. She nods again, coming over a few steps to stand next to me. My head tilts, but I don't turn to face her full on. I just keep staring out at the ocean. The photo? Oh, well, yes, but spending the week together too. I know you must have had so much going on with Rachel and Joyce and getting ready to go, and thank you, I guess. You made a lot of time for me. The sun's setting, golden hour. Both of us awash in soft yellow light. Chloe's got her hand braced against the hood of the truck. I feel it's an awful cheesy thought to have, but briefly I'm relieved that Chloe and I get to have the same sunset again this last time. I wasn't making time for you. You're my best friend and I want to be with you. Her voice sounds delicate against the roaring of the waves a few feet away, firm but fallible. I glance sideways at her to find she's already looking at me, unblinking and unreadable. I'm not sure who moves first, but a moment later we're hugging fiercely, her arms tight around my shoulder and mine around her waist. She smells the same as she always does, smoke and leather, and some kind of sharply clean scent, tinged with salt of the sea. I breathe her in, trying to commit it to my memory. I really don't want to cry, but I really don't think I can help it at this point. There's no way she'll be able to blame me if I do. I'm really gonna miss you. I want to see more. I want her to promise me she'll text me every day and tell her I'll be thinking about her all the time and how I want her to be happy. Most of all, but my voice cracks on you and I have to stop before I even start. She brings one hand up and ruffles my hair, soft before running her fingers through it, hand trailing down the back of my neck slow. Hand trailing down the back of my neck slow. I shiver, a tiny bit, and hug her tighter. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, or whatever, right? I laugh, a little damply, and I'm about to say I can't be any fonder of her than I really am, but she keeps talking. By the time I get back, you'll be totally in love with me. Oh my god, stop teasing. I go still before I can stop myself. I immediately try to relax again before she notices, but I don't move fast enough. Her hands move to my shoulders, and she holds me out. Just to look at me. She's not frowning, but her gaze is intense, and I wince. Good job keeping it together, Max. Max. Chloe. Come with me. We just stare at each other for what must be like at least a minute. Then I sputter. What? Come with me, Max. Her fingers are digging into my shoulder and she still hasn't even blinked. I'm just stunned. Sure, there's a step in this conversation that I've missed. Are you serious? Come with you, like, on your trip? Like, why wasn't this an option in the first place? Yeah. Her grip loosens up on my shoulders, but she keeps holding on to me. Her face is half the shadow from the sunset, but there's uncertainty creeping into the half I can see. I know it's last minute, but I laugh a little hysterically, and that gets a tiny smile to curl on her cheeks for a moment before she continues. But like, I have some extra duffel bags, and you're way more organized than I am. And I chalked in a few extra hours to get you ready when I was accounting for driving time, so if you wanted to, you could. We could. She looks so tentative, but her hands are so firm on my shoulders. I'm still totally caught off guard, still dazed, but... You're not joking? Our eyes meet again, unyielding, and for a moment I expect her to do the Chloe thing and quip, lighten up the mood, but she only nods, biting her lip. No, I'm not. I was thinking about, asking you at the beginning of the week, but you were all excited about the contest thing, and I didn't want to freak you out. So you thought telling me you were leaving forever would make me less freaked out? My voice is awful, shrill and young, and I can't help but laugh at the sound of it in a series of short, nervous giggles. Chloe laughs along with me, eyes never leaving my face, even as she lets go of my arms. Sorry. I was worried about, I wasn't worried, totally. I just wasn't sure. She falters for a second and looks away, and I rolled forward on my heels a little to meet her eyes again. At the motion, her gaze turns back to my face, and she swallows. I didn't know if you wanted to go with me, be with me. Uh-oh. Do you want to? This is such a Chloe thing to do, impulsive and completely unexpected and passionate, and it catches me so off guard I can't help responding instinctual? Yes. Her eyebrows shoot up so high I can't see them brush her hairline. I giggle, nervous and completely shocked at myself. What the hell are you saying, Max? This is so not like you. You really want to? But then I look back at her, and it's an expression I've never seen on Chloe in my whole life. Stunned and apprehensive and hopeful and tentative, all at once. I feel like my heart could burst open for her. Yeah, I want to go. I want to be with you. She blinks once, twice, and her lips tug up for just a second before her face bunches in worry again. Are you sure? Like, you've got school and all your photography stuff, and I know it's super important to you, and you have like other friends here other than me. I mean, I'm not sure if you... Do you want me to come or not? She cuts herself off with a surprised, breathy laugh and just blinks again, waits for me to speak again. Her eyes are big and bright. First of all, do you know how many Blackwell students have skipped town in the middle of the year to go seek enlightenment? It's basically a rite of passage to become a real artist. True that. She snorts, but still looks incredulous, watching me intense and quiet. Besides, I like the idea of doing something impulsive, something an actual professional, good photographer would do. You really are good. Second of all, you're super important to me, more than any. Her eyebrows shoot way up, and I immediately stop myself. Back up, this is a good moment, but it's a delicate one. I can't mess this up. I want this to happen. I want to be with her. I want to come with you. Let me come with you. There's a moment of stillness in between us, almost long enough to make me nervous. Then her face cracks open in a smile so big it's like she just can't contain it. Are you serious? I grin back, still feeling a little shocked at myself, but mostly just stupidly happy. Stupidly happy? Why did I read that wrong? Are you serious? She laughs in complete delight and sweeps me up in a hug again, lifting me off my feet and spinning me around. I'm laughing too much to tell her to put me down, so instead I just wrap my arms around her neck. That's so sweet. She sets me back down on my feet after a moment, but she keeps her arms around my waist, our face so close as she starts chattering excitedly. Okay, so we need to stop by your dorm. I can help you with anything and everything. We should probably stop by my house again to grab the clothes you have there, and we should probably tell Rachel and... She stops herself, probably because she ran out of air, and just grins at me breathlessly. I grin back, and I feel like the sun is shining right through me. And her voice falters a little, and she reaches up with one hand to brush some slightly sea-swept hair out of my eyes. Her hand lingers there for longer than is probably necessary, and we're just looking in each other's eyes. I can't but notice that her hand is shaking just a bit. The adrenaline rush from saying yes is still pumping through me, and that's what gets me rolling up to my toes, gripping her waist a little more firmly for balance. I'm pressing my lips to hers, soft. She stiffens up a little bit, inhales sharply through her nose, and I immediately pull away, immediately spooked but not sure if this reaction is just surprise or horror, or also horror. Which, considering I'm hardly a paragon of experience, could be totally botching this, is entirely plausible. But when I look up again, the only emotion I can read on her face is pure shock. Look at her face. She blinks at me once, twice, then laughs. Her laughing silences me for a second, and I go to pull away from her, but her grip on my hips just goes tighter, and she reels me back in. Aw, that's so sweet. I barely have time to reach before she kisses me again, falling a few steps back so she's leaning against the hood of the truck, me flush against her. Oh, I wasn't wrong. Chloe, actually, she kisses me for a long moment, for almost longer than I'm ready for, but I just stand on my toes, do my best to kiss her back, despite surprise and inexperience and overwhelming relief. I'm pretty sure she only pulls away in order to breathe, but even then she keeps her eyes shut, our foreheads together. I'm staring. Oh my god. I'm having butterflies in my tummy. I'm staring though, searching her face framed between my hands. She looks so gentle. She looks happy. Chloe. She just laughs and shakes her head a little bit, eyes still closed, just glowing. Max, what? I'm surprised by how soft my voice is. She just breathes out another laugh. I totally was going to kiss you. I'm fucking furious. I was gonna be so romantic and you beat me to it. I blink for a second, then burst out laughing. It's so Chloe. Needlessly competitive or something so sweet. Oh my god, she sounds so like me, and she's even romantic. Oh my god. Was it gonna be more romantic than literally asking me to run away with you? It was gonna be more romantic than saying yes to running away with me, but tragically you messed it up for yourself. My cheeks hurt from smiling. The sun is so warm on my back. Chloe's hands are warm on my waist and firm. That's disappointing. It is. It really is, but you know, I'm willing to make a... Wait. I press back up to kiss her again, and she giggles against my mouth before leaning back in, pulling me even closer to her. The sun's going down. By the time we get back to the dorms, pack all of my things, get in touch with Joyce and Rachel and my parents, and get on the road, traffic will probably be hell. But that's alright, Chloe and me will have all the time in the world. Run away with me. Okay, is that it for Chloe? Wow, I'm really tired from talking. I've been talking for like 40 minutes. Okay, so that was Chloe's route. Okay, what can I say? Okay, I've already played the Kate route, and I guess I'm kind of comparing it in my head. I think Kate's route had better pacing and build up. It's quite cute. Whereas I think we're supposed to incorporate our knowledge of Chloe and Max's chemistry as best friends into this story. This part of the story. I can sense some of it, like the chemistry, but you know, like the build up over the week of the photo contest wasn't that strong. I mean, of course, like Max's and Chloe's friendship has been building on for years, as compared to maybe the other characters that we play in this game, like Kate and Victoria. So I guess, well, I think Chloe's character was played well. I guess Chloe's character was written well in this one as well. But I kind of like how Kate was written too. I felt something was lacking though. I don't know. But I really like the final moments, like the kissing. Well, not the kissing. I mean, I like how do I say it? That romantic build up, I guess, like after the contest. I like how that went through. I think it was well done. And I kind of like portrays Chloe's and Max's chemistry, and well, Chloe's passion as a character for Max. I think that was kind of right. It was done right in my mind anyway. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. I will probably do a full like comparison and opinion on what I think about each character's route when I finish all 4 of them and have more time to think. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one too. I am, how do I say? I mean, I'm a kind of a hardcore pricefield shipper, so reading this route for me, this ship it just gives me a nice feeling in my heart, you know. It's like, oh, pricefield, it gives me butterflies in my tummy too. Yep, so anyway, that was Chloe's route, and next will be Rachel probably. So stay tuned for Rachel's route, guys. See yas.